Yeah, we back, y'all. We back in the building. Y'all already know what to do, right? Smash that thumbs up. It ain't gonna hurt you, ladies and gentlemen. Cause we got a little issue going on here now. It's just kind of weird to me. And I'm kind of puzzled with for y'all because it's just kind of strange, right? We got the Govan situation going on. You know, the alleged mastermind of the young Dolph. You know, that young Dolph ambush and him being unalive and all this. Remember, he's the alleged mastermind that was connected with Big Joe. Made both of them rest in peace, Big Jook and Young Dolph. But Big Jook ain't here to speak. That's why they had to unalive him, allegedly. But anyway, it's just kind of strange to me. First, we got the relationship situation with Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons. All of a sudden, they want to separate right before Govan go to trial and all this. Remember, this happened a couple months ago. Now we got Blac Youngsta. Now him and I guess him and Yo Gotti allegedly got little issues going on. I guess I don't know what's going on, but Blac Youngster went on his Instagram. He's independent. He posts a few words on his Instagram, which is kind of like it feel like it's directed towards Yo Gotti. He was saying fake CEOs and this and that, and oh yeah, I'm gonna let y'all read it. Yeah, the shit is bugged out. It's crazy. And yeah, so it's just kind of funny though. Is they making this up because of Govan going to court soon? Because let me tell y'all something, Govan is about to start talking once that trial start, bro. There's no way they're gonna put your paperwork. They're gonna seal your paperwork throughout the trial for the public not to see and all this. They doing that. They doing that for a reason. He's about to start doing this. So Blac Youngster is probably trying to get away. He's probably realizing shit now because remember he's all in that young dog situation. Also, that part we ain't forget about Blac Youngster ass. Let's talk about this nasty work, man. Rest in peace to young Dolph. That trial coming up next Monday. That part. So let's get to it. Smash that thumbs up and let's get the show started, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy, Smoke News TV. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't gonna hurt your feelings, ain't gonna cost you. Make sure you keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping these videos. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Team Smoke, Smoke Gang. Shout out to everybody. Get your membership also. Try to be part of the Team Smoke. Shout out to everybody been supporting the channel. Appreciate that. If you want to donate, also Cash App. You can donate also by the thank button on the video. Let's get this copyright out the way. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational and entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. If y'all don't know what's going on, let me put y'all into it. This is going on right here. Now we seen this happen before. I think what was it, a couple years ago. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go independent, this and that. You know, it seemed like he always go independent when shit get hot. When all of a sudden he want to fall back now and stay away from it. But this time he had a few words going on his story though. And yeah, this shit like it's something going on here. It's and people don't want to believe it. Peep this out with Yo Gotti post up right after he did that. Now Yo Gotti, go to Yo Gotti's story. The shit probably still up on his story or something, or it's probably still up on his page. Pardon me. He posted this up right when Blac Youngster posted up that he's independent, this, that, and the third. And now y'all probably think, oh nah, he just put independent on his Instagram. Go to his story, Blac Youngster. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Yo Gotti posted this up talking about, and he got the Jay-Z song playing behind this shit. Cause we all know how Yo got to be on Jay-Z lap. That part. Oh, I'm lying over here. This nigga look at Jay-Z like he a god and shit. Allegedly. Come on, how much he worship Jay-Z? Yeah, you know, I want to be like Jay-Z. You know, I want to be like Jay-Z. I want to be like Jay-Z. I want to every goddamn interview he talk about, he want to be like Jay-Z. And on this picture right here, you see the caption right there, Gotti World. Right after Blac Youngster dropped what he dropped on his story. And then on this picture, he playing the Jay-Z background music. Yeah, go check it out if y'all think I'm bored. If y'all think I'm BSing. Now, this is Blac Youngster posting this up. I'm gonna let y'all read that right there. Cause it's just small letters. And he posted something up right before that. But this one right here caught my attention the most though. Now, Blac Youngster said it been way longer than 5 minutes. And he posts this up right after Yo Gotti posts that picture up. Because the caption that Black Youngster posts first, oh, let me get to it, matter of fact. Y'all think I ain't got it here? And plus, y'all can go back and catch it if y'all want, pause. But since y'all probably won't catch it, I'm gonna let y'all catch it right here. It's some shit going on between these niggas. Now, that's the second part of the story. That's the last part. This is the first part of the story right here. The words are too goddamn little. I can't read them little ass words right there. I read it when I read the story, but I'm gonna let y'all read that. But the second one is what caught my attention. Cause he posts this an hour before he posts the second one, this one right here. This is 2 hours. This is 3 hours. He posts this first, then he posts that one. And when he posts that one, Yo Gotti posted his picture after he posts this one right here. And that's when he came with the caption like this. Oh, it's been way longer than 5 minutes. Laugh. So you know I ain't lying. He's speaking about Yo Gotti. Because Yo Gotti posted a picture talking about Gotti World. This Govan shit got these niggas shaking. Allegedly. Govan is going in that court to say something. He might try to blame it all on the dead on Big Jook, but what I'm trying to explain to y'all here, if he put everything on Big Jook, Govan, when he go to court on the 18th, peep this out what I'm about to tell y'all. Let this marinate in y'all brain. It's gonna connect to CMG, Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti is the one with the beef with Young Dolph. Big Jook just took that shit to the streets. And if people want to sit back and act like, oh nah, Yo Gotti ain't had time for that. He was doing bit, man. Yo Gotti had time to organize that shit also. That's his goddamn big brother. Whatever his big brother doing, you best believe Big Jook was reporting back to Yo Gotti with it. So while he was up them ladders through them goddamn doors in his office, oh Big Jook was walking right through the door, letting that nigga know what's going on. Come on, man. So if Govan gonna play this little game that he's gonna go to court, right, and try to blame it on Big Jook, yeah, it was all Big Jook idea and this and that. 'Cause, he like to blame it on the dead, whatever. But see, what they're gonna twist it at, they're gonna hit Yo Gotti with the conspiracy because Big Jook is part of CMG. Big Jook is part of CMG payroll. Big Jook is part of CMG co-founder. Who's the other co-founder? His goddamn little brother, potato head over there, Yo Gotti. Bingo. It's gonna go surface to him now. They're gonna go back to the interviews. Yo Gotti, I give it to Yo Gotti. He didn't speak too much crazy on his interviews back in the past about Young Dolph, but they're gonna go back to your music. You was throwing little subliminal shots at Young Dolph, and it wasn't nice. It wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm the king of Memphis and that's it. No, nigga, it wasn't none of that. Let's cut the shenanigans out, nigga. You was talking like, you was gonna lay Young Dolph out, or you was gonna lay him down if he don't continue. Respect the boss, respect the king, all this. You was saying that towards Young Dolph too when y'all was going back and forth. So what they gonna do? They're gonna go back and listen to your goddamn music, nigga, like they doing to all these other goddamn RICO charges in hip hop. This is a different ball game we playing with. And I keep telling y'all people, man. Drill music and all that beef shit and all that spinning the block and all this. We know Dolph ain't make no drill music, but the Memphis streets tagged along with his career. And then and CMG's the same thing, and vice versa. Don't matter. They took that shit to the streets. That's all Rico coming in hip hop. They listen to the music, listen to everything, nigga. Y'all think they listen to phone taps? They listen to your goddamn music too. Why you think they trying to smoke everybody? You gotta have a great ass lawyer, nigga, not to present that in court for them not to listen to your music. That's what Young Thug did. Remember, they tried to use the music on Young Thug. I think they used one lyric or some shit. They tried to use a whole bunch, but they shut that shit down because Young Thug had some good ass lawyers. So if Govan go to court and try to be like, yeah, blame it on the dead, everything was on Big Jook, nigga, that shit gonna spin around the block, nigga, and it's gonna curve, nigga, pause, and it's gonna link into Yo Gotti. They're gonna figure that shit out. Okay, Yo Gotti, you're the brother. Big Jook was getting his check from you. That part. Bingo, conspiracy. Oh man, I ain't know about that. Oh, this you did, nigga. What you mean you ain't know about? That's a goddamn brother. We know for sure you know about that. Unless Potato Head start ratting too. This is nasty work. Some people, when I first seen this with Blac Youngsta, I mean, he posts that, oh, I'm independent. I'm like, oh, man, this nigga is playing games. He trying to sell his little streams, his little song, whatever. We know how these niggas be playing. But then I clicked on the story. I said, hold up, pause. On this story right here, the second one right here, if y'all read right there in the middle, excuse me, he's saying niggas is fake CEOs, niggas is fake mob bosses, and niggas acting like he's basically criticizing who is the CEO? Yo Gotti. So he gotta be throwing shots at Yo Gotti. Who else he talking about? And then Yo Gotti post a picture. Yeah, Gotti world, this and that. Like he's still untouchable. There's something going on between. Maybe Blac Youngsta music ain't pushed the way he want to get pushed. He's putting all the nasty work, all the street work for them, allegedly, the CMG niggas. Maybe he tired of this shit. Not saying he going to turn around and rap. But nigga, they coming to knock on your door soon, Blac Youngsta. You best believe that. You already got cased up one time when y'all shot at that nigga down in Charlotte. I mean, down in North Carolina or whatever. Y'all forgot about that? The 100 shots? They had your face all in the goddamn news, nigga. You and two others. So you think they ain't gonna come back and lock y'all niggas up on some Rico shit? Y'all niggas better sit back and buckle up, cause this shit about to get nasty. And if one of Yo Gotti artists is talking like this, especially one of his main artists that's putting in work in the streets, is taking all his beef and calling him a fake CEO, fake mob, and this and that and the third, and loyalty. I mean, that means a lot. All this shit he's speaking on here. Come on, now, who he's throwing shots at? Who you think he's speaking about? He's speaking about Yo Gotti. It's just kind of funny how all this happening right when Govan court coming up, the trial. Because there ain't no more pushback. The shit start August 18th. And it's just funny how all this shit just happening now all of a sudden. Y'all niggas don't be scared now, nigga. Dolph on y'all niggas, nigga. That spirit, nigga. Dolph on y'all niggas. But let's go. Let's go back. Let's go to a recent court date when he went. Because he went to court, what, July 31st, July 30th, Govan? Let's get to that. Then we're going to get to a little two clips, whatever. You know how we do. We'll get a couple. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Rest in peace to that boy Dolph, man. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Light one up, too, for that boy. Y'all know what's going on.
Now, a pretrial motions hearing continues for the alleged mastermind behind the killing of Memphis rapper Young Dolph. Hernandez Govan is facing several charges, including first-degree murder for the 2021 shooting. WRG's Rita Patterson has been in court all day and has more on today's proceedings.
It was shortly after court started Monday morning in which Hernandez Govan, who's been out on bond since 2023, made his way to the 7th floor here inside the Criminal Justice Center to the courtroom of Judge Jennifer Johnson Mitchell for a hearing, something we have been privy to time and time again. However, in this case, our cameras were not allowed inside. This coming, by the way, as a complete surprise to both the defense as well as the state, as told to us. Let's bring you up to speed. The man at the center of all of this, again, Hernandez Govan, who's facing charges for first-degree murder, conspiracy, and attempted first-degree murder in connection to the shooting death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph in November of 2021. But it was not until a year later in November of 2022 when Govan was indicted. Detective called him the mastermind behind the deadly attack. Today, he was expected in court for a motion hearing. This after several motions were filed. In one of the filings, there is an effort by the defense to suppress some evidence. And in another motion, the defense had asked the court to dismiss the indictment. There is a lot both the state and Govan's defense team is now having to go through. At times, we have seen Govan flanked by his lawyers coming and going from inside the courtroom. Again, there's a lot of unknowns as the legal process is continuing to unfold inside the courtroom just behind me. Of course, as we learn more information, you will be the first to know, both on air and online at WREG.
It's getting nasty, man. It's getting nasty. But my thing is this nigga gonna go to court and do this? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Do me that favor. Smash the thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. Share the video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Is he going to go to court and do this? Smoke, what you mean he gonna do this? Is he gonna go to court and blame these guys and blame the goddamn dead, meaning Big Joe? Yeah, that's his man right there. That's his homie. That's his yeah, that's his, you know, they best friends and all that. Yeah. So is he gonna go to court and do that? Is he gonna go to court and blame this shit on this nigga? But it's gonna get connected to Yo Gotti. I don't really know what's Govan gonna do in this. I got 95%. He gonna blame everything on Big Joe. He's gonna try to blame everything on Big Joe, but the people in there, they're gonna try to want their hands on CMG somehow, somewhere. Cause CMG name is all written on his Dolph case, y'all. We know that. Before Dolph got on the live, they tried to take this man's life twice, man. And the shit made it on the news. Like, come on, man. Why you think they had to get Big Jook out of here, yo? Just think about that, y'all. Think about that for a quick second. Now remember, this is Govan allegedly at the crime scene too of Dolph. That don't look like Govan for them. I'm not listen. I didn't look for this shit. This shit been out for since this Dolph case happened. So this ain't no breaking news right here. This shit been out. This is Dolph scene right here. This the murder scene. This is the scene that happened that he got unalive. This is Govan allegedly right here, but he denied and said that wasn't him at the scene. Now that don't mean nothing that he was at the scene, but it's just kind of weird that you was at the scene and then a year or two later you get arrested for being the alleged mastermind of young Dolph being unalive that day. Mm, mm, mm. Where Big Jook get the money from? He's CMG, right? Big Jook CMG, right? He's the co-founder. He's slash boss, nigga. Him and his brother was the boss. So what I'm trying to explain here to y'all, if he try to switch it up and put it on a dead meeting Big Jook and say everything was on him, everything leads to CMG no matter what. He getting paid from CMG. His check come from CMG. The revenue come from CMG. His house come from CMG. His brother is co-founder of CMG. They both came, they both founders of the label CMG Records. Like it don't take a scientist and a goddamn somebody to go to school to realize all that shit leads to CMG. Why you think they had to unlock Big Jook? They let that nigga go to the funeral and everything, nigga. All right, we gonna let you go to the funeral, nigga. This nigga Yo Gotti leave the funeral, whatever. They go to the repast, and nigga, and all of a sudden he just get unalive. And to this day, the shit's still unsolved too. Big Jook case. Yo Gotti, man, let me tell you something. Allegedly, we know Yo Gotti where he's staying at right now in hip hop. The nigga just hit the Forbes list, the Forbes list, the beginning of this year. If y'all don't remember, go do your goddamn research. Google Yo Gotti Forbes list, nigga. It'll pop up. You see the little potato head nigga standing there like this. He hit the Forbes list right after his brother passed away. That was kind of strange too, because there's a theory allegedly. There was always theories and allegations about when you climb them ladders and you go through little certain doors that in that hip hop world there's a thing they like to call allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. It's a term they like to use when you want to get up a little higher in that level. Certain things you got to sacrifice in your life. That part I ain't got to go into details into it because that ain't my thing. We just heard them type of rumors and all that, but they said that, right? When you want to get higher up, you want to see more money. There's certain things you got to sacrifice in your life, and we all know if Big Jook would have been still alive, nigga. He would have been in that trial with Govan right now as we speak. Hmm. Ain't that something? So what they do allegedly got an unsolved case with Big Jook to this day. Don't know what the hell happened. Well, all the money that his brother got hit the Forbes list. Nigga's $100 million man now, and you ain't trying to find out what happened to your brother. I find that kind of strange, yo, Gotti. How long it been? How long it been, Chad? And you still don't want to find out what's going on with your brother? You still don't want to have a clue what happened to your brother? Now, you might got some inside information, but it's hard for me to believe that because that inside information would have hit the internet by now. Yeah, we got a clue on the Big Jook situation, the Big Jook murder case. We got a clue. Oh, yeah, we got an update. And the only thing they got is this. This is the only thing they got, y'all. With the picture I just showed y'all. Man, listen. Rest in peace to Big Jook. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man. But on this Big Jook case, this the picture that they only got. After they done unalive him at the repast after coming back from a funeral. I'll let y'all sit back and marinate on that. That's what they got right there for y'all. Big Jook was a big clue. You get Big Jook, you bring CMG down, Yo Gotti ass, that whole shit crumbles. Yo Gotti saying back, nah, we can't let this shit happen. I love you, big bro, man. Listen, because $100 million man is not just gonna let some shit like that slide. He's gonna find out what the hell happened to his brother somehow, some way. Even if it was some street shit, nigga, that shit gonna hit the internet, the news, something, nigga, some type of breaking news beside a goddamn picture that they showed us 2 years ago. Y'all don't find that strange? Now Blac Youngsta out of the picture. Now he's trying to wave away all of a sudden. Now he's saying fake CEO, fake boss. Is they playing a little fake beef going on now? Because they know Govan case is coming up on the 18th. Trap. That shit don't even matter because that shit happened in the beginning of times, fellas. So if y'all try to fake y'all little beef and all that between meaning Yo Gotti and Blac Youngsta, that shit don't even matter because they looking at the beginning when this shit first happened. Yo Gotti hands all written on this shit. That part. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video.
Big Jook play of the alleged conspiracy, claiming that Big Jook offered him and Johnson $40,000 each to carry out the hit, with the added incentive of signing them to CMG afterward. This testimony directly connected Dolph's murder to the industry beef that had defined his relationship with Yo Gotti's camp. According to Smith, the planning for the hit involved multiple players, with Hernandez Govan serving as the middleman between Big Jook and Triggerman. Smith testified that Govan arranged for Johnson to meet Big Jook in Atlanta, where the deal was allegedly set up. This meeting, if it went down as described, would be a crucial link in establishing a conspiracy between CMG leadership and Dolph's killers. In one of the most wild details from the testimony, Smith claimed that after carrying out the hit, he and Johnson FaceTimed Big Jook, with Johnson spelling out Dolph's name in sign language to confirm the job was done. This immediate aftermath of the shooting and murder of young Dolph at
Allegedly, they met in Atlanta. Govan and Big Jook, and that's when they organized this and everything else. We understand that. They're saying it was Miami or Georgia. We got Miami at one time. We got Georgia on another time. Let me tell y'all something. If nothing don't happen to CMG, with all this coming back to them and everything is aiming to them and everything is leading to CMG, power, money, and connections, meaning Yo Gotti. Brother out of here, he can't speak. Only got Govan. Govan can blame everything on the dead. But it's all about the feds and it's all about the prosecutor if they want to go in a little bit deep, pause, and try to get Yo Gotti in the scene and try to break down that CMG empire. It's all up to them. Because Govan can actually say he go to trial and say whatever happens to Govan, right? And the state is all a state charge. The feds can come right after that. So that's one thing we can't sit back and say, oh nah, Yo Gotti, nah. The feds can come right after your Govan case trial is over. We seen that happen. They might not want to come with a state charge towards Yo Gotti because the state charge ain't nothing against Yo. It's the RICO they trying to do. the CMG empire from the beginning of time, niggas, and all the way to the end. That's what the RICO is about. Building your empire towards drug money. How you built it. Wasn't CMG named something else before? Corporate music group now, whatever the hell they call themselves now. It was what, cocaine music something. Y'all remember that? Oh, you real Yo Gotti fans, y'all remember that shit, right? He had to switch that whole name up when he got real deep in the industry. Jay-Z told him that. Why you think he always, yeah, I'm a Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that? Come on, man. Even 50 told him to change the name. So he did that. Money, power, and connections is the only way that man gonna dodge this goddamn case. But I really think he not, because the feds could come right after this trial is over. Everything leads to CMG too much. Even if you try to blame it on Jook, it all leads to CMG though. Because now they give the feds a case to build up. Or now you blaming on Big Jook now. Now we're going to go back and look what's going on. They're going to go back in history and dig everything up on the CMG, PRE beef. And then they're going to dig up on how Yo Gotti built that empire. If they want to. This is nasty work, man. I know Yo Gotti's sitting back like, God damn. I mean, he might not, but it's all on Govan hand, to be honest, y'all. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Rest in peace to Young Dolph, man.
Immediate aftermath of the shooting and murder of young Dolph at Makeda's homemade butter cookies in Memphis, Memphis police moved quick, shutting down Yo Gotti's restaurant Prive amid concerns about potential get-back. Though early reports that the restaurant had caught strays were quickly debunked, the preventative action highlighted how authorities viewed the long-standing Dolph Gotti beef as a potential powder keg for more violence. The investigation into Dolph's murder moved methodically, with the boys in blue identifying and pursuing several suspects in the months following the hit. By January 2022, authorities had booked Justin Johnson, aka Straight Drop, and Cornelia Smith, slapping them both with first-degree murder charges. A third suspect, Hernandez Govan, was later charged as the alleged mastermind who put the hit in motion. For nearly 3 years, as the legal process dragged on, questions lingered about the real motivations behind Dolph's murder and whether it tied back to his beef with Yo Gotti's camp. While Twitter detectives and hip-hop forums were full of theories, solid evidence remained scarce until September 2024, when Justin Johnson's
Everything links back to CMG, like I said. There's no way when that trial come next week, next Monday, I just want to see what Govan gonna speak about. How he gonna play this shit out? How he gonna do this? How he gonna say, yo, it was all Big Jook idea. But Yo Gotti never had an eye. Yo Gotti, he was blinded from this. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world that Yo Gotti was blinded from this one. This nigga, Young Dolph, nigga got shot at 2 times before he got unalive on the 3rd time. North Carolina and Los Angeles. What are we talking about? In both cases, both shootouts was connected to CMG because them dumb niggas got caught. It wasn't Dolph's fault. Dolph ain't rat on them niggas. Them niggas got caught, nigga. What we gonna sit here and say Dolph ratted, nigga, Dolph. We all know Dolph ain't ratted with them 2 shootouts. Them dumbass niggas got caught. Surveillance camera, all types of dumb shit. So for this case not to lead to CMG, it's gonna be hard for me to believe that shit. Now we got Blac, Youngsta, and Yo Gotti playing little back and forth, patty pat, little beef on the internet right now. They doing little subliminals at each other. I peeped that whole scenario out, man. Know what I mean? But dude, this got something to do with the case coming up on Monday. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge on that. Because it's just kind of funny how all these little scenarios are happening with him breaking up with Angela Simmons, and now this, him and Blac. It's all this little funny shit going on right before Govan go to trial now. What y'all trying to hide? Like, what's going on here? There's funny things going. I'm telling y'all, them feds is gonna come knocking on CMG door, man. The Blac Youngster, the Yo Gotti, they coming knocking on them niggas' doors. Something going on. Maybe Blac Youngster do feel some type of way towards Yo Gotti. Maybe he did say he a fake CEO, this and that, and the third, and all this. Listen, for you to post that, you gotta be talking about your boy Yo Gotti, because that's your CEO. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge on this. I'm up out of here. On to the next video. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Something fishy going on. Next week is a trial. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. We gonna find out what the hell's going on if Govan gonna start doing this and what. And if he is, obviously he is gonna start doing this. What the hell he's gonna tell us that we don't know about? I'm up out there, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. Rest in peace, Young Dolph.